And we're done. Okay. Hi everybody, I hope everybody's doing well. Well, today I have a requested video. This was requested from one of my friends here on YouTube to show my NUDE'Tude palette. And she was wondering about my NUDE'Tude palette, and rightfully so, because she has been one that's been watching my videos. And last year in 2015, I decided to do a Pan That Palette challenge. And the palette that I chose was the NUDE'Tude palette. I did my intro video January 6th of 2015. And then I did an update in February. And then I did an update in March. And then after that, there was no more updates. There was no more videos, actually, of any kind. There was no video showing what happened to the NUDE'Tude palette and how far did I get on the NUDE'Tude palette. So, let me just say real quickly that this is actually not a Pan That Palette challenge, but it is in a Project Pan that I'm doing for 2016. I have quite a bit of products that I want to either get through, or some I just want to hit pan on. In this particular palette, the shadows, I don't pick all of the shadows for 2016. There's only certain shadows that I want to completely finish, and they are marked, and I will show you. I want to show you what the palette looked like in January, February, and then March. So here are those photos. Okay, so I'm not sure that, well, there wasn't a big difference in any, between the 3 months, but the angle kind of shows the shadows up front. But there, I don't know if you were able to tell, but there was some divots, especially in March. There was some, divots, indentations in some of the shadows. But after March, I stopped. I stopped with trying to get through this palette or putting makeup on really on a daily basis or making videos completely, because the reason for that was because last year in April I went to go get some crowns put in. Simple. It was supposed to be a simple procedure done the day that I went in, okay, because they make the crowns there in the dentist office. And I went in, and from the get-go, it was an absolute disaster with dentists, with endodontists, that I had to see 2 of them because the first one was a nightmare because I ended up needing root canals. And the root canals were done when I had my permanent crowns put in. So they ended up having to take them off, and it was just... Oh, sorry, my kids are outside playing. It was such a disaster, and we'll just leave it at that. To tell you that the whole situation started in April when I went in, I think it was April 16th, and got resolved with my final crowns put in August 4th. So for all those months, and I am not lying, I was in pain every single day. Every single day. To the point where depression set in because I wasn't getting any answers, and I was going into the dentist 2 to 3 times a week, and it was just a nightmare. I was living on ibuprofen all day long, and sometimes I would walk around with my hand on my chin like this just to support the bottom jaw because of the throbbing pain. So anyways, that's it. That's what happened. As far as this, so where is this at today? Let me show you. Again, this is in 2016 Project Pan. And this is how it looks like today. Actually, pretty good, I think. You're going to see in some of them, I have, like this one here is really ready to hit pan. You can see an indentation in this one as well, and in this one. Now, the ones that are marked in black like this, these are the ones that I want to use up for 2016. So I'll get a little closer. So here's one there, this one here, that one, and that one, and that one, and that one right here. So that is how it's looking. I think I'm doing really, really good progress. One other thing about this palette though, real quickly, one other thing about this is that I think the colors are gorgeous. I think that you could do a lot of eye looks with these colors, different eye looks. It has mattes in there, it has shimmers in there. But unfortunately, and I remember thinking this as I'm working on this palette for this year, and every time I use these colors, I always think, gosh, these shadows don't last. They tend to lose their vibrancy when you put them on. The look tends to look dullish because the shadows tend to fade. And as I was looking back on the 2015 videos that I had for January, February, March, one of the things I do say in those videos, or one of the videos, and I'm going to show you here the clip, is just that I'm frustrated because the shadows don't last. So this is me speaking of the shadows. They're not staying. I don't care if I put a primer. I don't care if I use it to set a creamy liner, you know, like line my eyes and then put one of these shadows on top of that liner to set the cream. They're not staying. So first of all, can we talk about the hair? That is some short hair. And you know what? Today my hair would be a lot longer if I didn't cut it in December. I went in for a trim and the lady hacked me short again. So I haven't got a haircut since December, and I'm gonna let it keep growing because I want longer hair. But anyway, what a difference. Anyways, back to the shadows. Yeah, they don't last. I've used primers, shadow bases. I've even used the NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil to sort of hoping that it would keep the vibrancy. And I just feel like they're pretty. They're really pretty, but the look eventually does start to fade. They don't last on my lids. I don't know, it could be my lids, I don't know. Right now, I can tell you right now, just by this look, because I do have, this whole look is done with this palette. This eye I used, let me show you which one I used. Sexy, this one here, to line. And I could see it's more definite here than here because it's already, that side is already starting to fade away, you know? So yeah, that's just the only thing with this palette. And anyways, I'm going to use up these shadows for 2016. And I will have an update video for all of you guys for all of my products that I am using up for 2016. I will have an update for you guys for June, so look out for that, and this will also be in there, so you'll be seeing this one again. Anyways, my friends, thank you so much, my friend, for asking about the NUDE'Tude palette and what happened to it and where I'm at. And hopefully this year I will be able to complete at least those shadows that I showed you, you know, get them done, get them finished, and move on to a new palette, which I want to do the Lorac Pro palette. I don't touch it much, and I love that one. And I love the shadows in that one too, so I'm thinking that one might be next. But I got to get through this one. All right, guys, I will talk to you all on the next one. Okay, bye.